Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Prudential Center here in beautiful Newark, New Jersey. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. My name is Mark Chinook, and we are brought to you by Boost Mobile. Money is power. Bud Light, the official beer of celebrations. AutoZone, get in the zone. And Smile, the brand new feature film in theaters September 30th. Again, we are coming to you live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It all goes down Friday, September 23rd. A huge fight week here in Newark. We begin our main event. The undercards begin at 6 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+, and then our co-feature and main event, 10 o'clock Eastern on the network ESPN. Again, this beautiful facility, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, home to our main event, the WBC, the WBO Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Shakur Stevenson from Newark puts his belts on the line against Robson Conceicao. The card is stacked. It is a huge night of fights. Jahi Tucker, Bruce Carrington, two up-and-coming prospects joining me on the stage. And then our co-feature, Keyshawn Davis and Omar Tienda with me as well before we bring up our main event. Again, a huge night of fights here in Newark. We are thrilled to be here at the Prudential Center. So much history out of this venue. Gentlemen, thank you for spending time with us. Jahi, I'm going to start with you, brother. 8-0, 5 knockouts from just over there, Queens, New York. Now fighting at the Prudential Center. 2 years into your pro career, you've been busy. 3 fights in 2021. This is your 4th fight in 2022. How are you feeling? How much fun are you having so far? 2 years into the game, 3 fights last year, 4 fights this year.
It's been a blast, bro. And I just want to thank God for the opportunity to even be here, you know. This is all surreal, but it's just a testament to all the hard work, you know. This Friday, though, we gonna show all the hard work we put in.
I mentioned Queens, New York, just, over there, as I like to call it. It's essentially happening in your backyard. What's fighting on this card mean to you?
You know, it means the world to me, man. Like you said, just from over there, so everybody can just come over here. And, they going to come, they going to tune in, they going to come see everything. And it's just like fighting at the Garden, but we in Jersey, though.
We're in Jersey. Have you been your phone been blowing up? People asking for tickets. How is it a little added pressure? I know it's exciting, but is it a little added pressure when you're fighting in your backyard?
Nah, just like everything else, man. You know, when you're in the ring, nothing else really matters.
There was a quote in my notes leading up to this press conference: "Belt before 20." Yeah. You were quoted saying that, "Belt before 20." How does that happen?
Man, at this point, I gotta recant that statement. I'm gonna say belt before 21. All right.
Well, listen, honored to have you here. Thanks for spending time. We'll come back in a second. I'm going to go over to my right now. Bruce, Shu Shu Carrington, how you feeling, brother? 1 year as a pro.
Yes.
What's this journey been like for you so far?
Man, it's been amazing. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of attention. Being on Top Rank Boxing is the best move that I've ever made, and I really am happy to be a part of this team. The sky's the limit. Honestly, we're shooting for the stars, and I'm ready to continue to, prove myself.
Same with Jahi. I just mentioned, over
we're
there.
over there, yeah.
Just over there. Brownsville, Brooklyn. Mike Tyson, Zab Judah,
yeah.
Shannon Briggs. Do they in Brownsville motivate you?
Oh, 100%. Those guys are like, the pioneers right there for me. And it was always like, a little added pressure coming from the neighborhood with that lineage of fighters. But honestly, pressure make diamonds. And I'm definitely a diamond in the rough coming out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York.
I like it, dropping the terms.
Thank you.
I love it. Bob Arum, who's in the building, he said, you have the makeup and skills to be a future champion.
Thank you, Bob.
And both of you guys mentioning Top Rank right out of the gate. What's it like to have an endorsement like that?
Man, it's honestly a dream come true, because it's like, being with Top Rank and them having a partnership and everything with ESPN is like they knew, like, I wanted a certain thing coming into the pros. They have what I wanted coming into, me coming into the pros with the exposure, with the, the coverage of ESPN and making sure that all of the fans that can possibly watch these fights are able to watch these fights. And I just be wanting to be able to just step in the ring and showcase my talent so that everybody can see, what I'm able to do, what I'm capable of doing. And, Top Rank is the place to be for you to be able to showcase that.
Chai, I want to come back to you a little bit as well, just sort of bookending off of what he just said. Friday night, Prudential Center, ESPN. Do you ever wake up going, what the heck's going on here?
Not so much. I just wake up like I gotta be on ESPN today, and I just get to work. You know, like I said, it's no different than a sparring match. You feel me? You just gotta go in there and take care of business. And this Friday, I'm all business. Okay.
Same to you. Do you ever pinch yourself when you wake up and go Top Rank Boxing, ESPN, Prudential Center Friday night on Shakur's card? No?
You know, I definitely think about it. You know, it's something that you have to think about, being under such a great card. You know, the undercard itself is something big. You know, we got Keyshawn Davis here. We got Jahi Tucker, Cashflow, Floyd, Diaz. You know, they're also. It's like a big showcase for the young guys. And then, you know, being here, Top Rank ESPN, it's like, all right, yeah, bang, you're here. The moment is here. The moment is now. You got to take it and make sure, you know, you make the best of it.
Gentlemen, thank you both for spending time.
Thank you.
I do want to move on to our co-feature. They are sitting on either side of me, Omar Tienda, Keyshawn Davis. Gentlemen, welcome to the Prudential Center here in New Jersey. As these guys mentioned, the card is stacked, and here we are with you guys as our co-feature of the night. Keyshawn, first time as the co-feature. Business as usual for you?
Second time.
Second. My apologies. That's correct. Second time, but business as usual.
But, yes, man, Keyshawn is going to be Keyshawn, and he's going to have fun in there.
What's this mean to you to be here at the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey? Shakur putting his titles on the line, and you get to show up right before he does.
Man, our talent is extraordinary, and we both get to show our talent back-to-back. And just like I said last time in Vegas when I fought with him, the fans is going to be the winners at the end of the night. And that's definitely what happened. And we definitely looking forward to just giving the fans what they came out to pay for.
I love it. Omar, I want to come over to you. Gardy, you're going to – oh, no, we got a translator right here. Thank you. Welcome to New Jersey. What does this opportunity mean to you to be fighting on ESPN?
Bienvenido a Nueva Jersey. ¿Qué siente pelear aquí en ESPN, Omar?
Primero que nada, gracias a todos, gracias a ti por estar con todos ustedes, gracias a todos los involucrados en permitir mi regreso en esta parte. Tenemos tiempo de no estar en el extranjero, han venido sucediendo diferentes cosas, pero muy contentos y felices de estar en un gran evento y en un co-main event de esta clase, como lo es con Shakur Stevenson. Qué clase de peleador, emocionado, feliz y contento de venir a hacer nuestro trabajo y disfrutar, que es el máximo.
Well, that's a lot. So thank you all for being here. Thanks to the city for having me here again. Thank you for having me on this interview. And, well, I'm very excited to be here on Shakur Stevenson's fight. I'm the co-main event, and I feel there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of good boxing right now here. So I'm just happy to be back here and fight again in the United States.
He spent part of camp in Guadalupe and then the last 3 weeks in Las Vegas. What is he going to bring to the ring Friday night that possibly Keyshawn hasn't seen before?
Estuviste en Guadalupe haciendo campamento al principio y estuviste las últimas semanas en Las Vegas. ¿Qué crees que puedas traer que no haya visto antes, Keyshawn?
Pues primero que nada, digo, es disfrutar y llevar todo al máximo. ¿Qué traemos de diferente? Pues obviamente experiencia, traemos mejor trabajo, más fortaleza y pues grandes sorpresas para toda la noche.
So first of all, a lot of experience and joy. I'm going to enjoy this fight. That's the best thing I'm going to do right now. And, well, a lot of surprises for Keyshawn. I have a lot of surprises, so I'm just going to keep them right now.
Keyshawn, is he the toughest opponent that you've faced to date? Do you expect anything out of the ordinary on Friday night?
Toughest, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see. I'm hoping it's going to be, a great fight for me so I can keep learning and just keep developing and stuff like that. But I'm more than prepared for this fight physically and mentally. And the businessman is going to be the businessman.
Bringing the business. Another question for Omar. His nickname, Hero.
Héroe, yeah.
Héroe, yeah, there we go.
Spanish.
Comes from the fact that he works full-time in emergency rescue. And I read that in 2008, he rescued 4 kids trapped underwater in a car.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
did.
Can he elaborate on that? And that's how his nickname came about. Say it again for me.
Héroe.
Héroe,
Yeah, that's in Spanish.
translated means hero.
Yeah, hero.
So thank you for the work you do outside of the ring, first and foremost. But talk about that experience and your full-time employment as an emergency rescuer.
sé que tu apodo es el héroe tienda, porque estuviste trabajando full time en México en la cuestión de rescate, en protección civil. Entonces, primero que todo, muchas gracias por hacer ese trabajo allá y haber rescatado a esos 4 niños en el 2008 en el huracán. Y cuéntame un poco, ¿crees que puedas traer ese apodo del héroe aquí a la pelea con Keyshawn?
Claro, pues primero que nada, ya saben por qué es el apodo del héroe. 13 años en el medio del rescate, haciendo diferentes rescates sonados internacionalmente, no solamente en el 2008, 2010, 2014 y el último en el 2016. Han sido rescates muy importantes donde está en riesgo la vida, donde sabemos que vamos a ir a trabajar, más no sabemos si regresamos a ver a la familia. Entonces, esto para mí es disfrutar, es trabajo, es alegría, y venimos a dar la gran sorpresa, y el nombre del héroe va a volver a sonar.
Yeah, he said he's not only been rescuing kids since 2008, but 2010, 11, 16, 14 as well. Some rescues that has been on international TV around the world, and he has been doing this for 13 years. So I've been putting my life on the line the past 13 years. So I'm just gonna, for me, this is just enjoy. I'm just gonna enjoy this because this is boxing. I'm not putting life in line like I did over there, but I'm just gonna enjoy here boxing.
Well, thank you for all you do. I appreciate that. Keyshawn, you were commenting. You said he's got nicer glasses than you do.
This nigga heard me. Well, now, why would you say something like that?
Hey, listen, I got an ear on either side of my head, so I was listening to him, and this ear heard you over here.
Nah, but honestly, I like that story, man. Keep rescuing kids, man. I like something like that. But one thing definitely stuck out to me, that what you said. He said he's not putting his life on the line in this fight. He's not, but you know, he is fighting me, so. You putting something on the line.
Something on the line. Listen, I want to talk about you being 1/3 of DB3. You know, your brothers, Kelvin, Keon, they rounded out. Talk about that dynamic and the support that you guys have for each other.
Oh, man, our support system is crazy. My last fight, when I was fighting my last opponent, they was ringside, and I could hear everything they yelling at me. They going crazy. My brothers is going crazy outside the ring. They know how to hype me up. They know how to get me to that level, to where I need to be. But they also know how to calm me back down, because sometimes I could get a little too wild, you know. But my brothers is amazing, man. They everything to me. And in boxing, they definitely gonna show their talents too. You know, as y'all know, Kelvin Davis just fought about 4 times this year, and now y'all started to hear his name a lot. You know what I'm saying? This just our first year. And Keyshawn Davis, he working towards going to the Paris Olympics. So DB3 is definitely coming here not just to be fighting, but we coming to take over.
Who's the toughest?
Man, we a unit, man. We all work as one. We all tough. You know what I'm saying? We all tough. And y'all gonna see that, honestly.
I think we need to send our top-ranked camera crews to dinner one night and just film you guys around the dinner table. Listen, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the work you do outside of the ring. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure. Friday night in New Jersey, Prudential Center. It is a night of fights that you do not want to miss. These young guys are not only exceptional in the ring, but outside of the ring as well, and it's been an honor and a privilege to sit with you for a few minutes. At this time, we're just going to ask you to leave your microphones on your chairs and take the edge of that stage as Gardy gives you some directions as we grab some photos and your first face-off for the you two of the week. Again, the undercard begins at 6 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. We ask everybody watching online right now to stay tuned as we bring up some special guests and bring up our main event. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to bring up our main event. The WBC and the WBO Junior Lightweight Championships of the World are on the line. Please welcome the challenger, Robson Conceição, and the champion from Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson. All right, before we get into a little back and forth, we do have some special guests in the building who would like to come up before we get to the fighters. Dylan Wanagale, the Vice President of Sports Properties and Special Events here at the Prudential Center. Midi Baraka, the Chief of Staff for Mayor Ras Baraka, City of Newark, is here as well. And Dr. Courtney Johnson, the Principal of Quittenham Street Elementary, and Roger Leone, the Superintendent, are also here as well. Why don't you all come up? I know you have a few words that you would like to say. Dylan Wanagale, please take the floor.
Thank you, Mark. That's good. Yeah. Thank you, Mark. On behalf of our managing partners, Josh Harris and David Blitzer, our CEO, Tad Brown, our president, Jake Reynolds, our EVP of Programming, Sean Seda, and everyone here at Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment and Prudential Center, we want to sincerely thank our partners at Top Rank, led by founder, CEO, and International Boxing Hall of Famer Bob Arum, for delivering, and his world-class staff, for delivering the first World Championship boxing event to Prudential Center for the first time since 2017. Thank you very much. We'd also like to thank ESPN for their continued support of boxing, and they have a great staff to work with on every event. What does this mean for our venue? For our venue to provide this center stage platform to Newark's hometown hero, Shakur Stevenson, to defend his lineal world championship belts in front of his fans, his community. It simply means everything to us. So thank you, everyone, once again. Also, Newark does have a proud Brazilian community, and they will be out en masse to support their own Robson Conceição. On the heels of recently hosting the iconic MTV Video Music Awards, as well as 7 consecutive sold-out concerts. This is the 15th year of Prudential Center, and this is the 40th year of New Jersey Devils hockey. We're thrilled that ESPN will deliver a global audience once again for the city of Newark and the great state of New Jersey. This live events business essentially is about creating memories. If you would like the memory of goosebumps like golf balls, high-fiving a perfect stranger next to you, you'll want to be here on Friday night. Tickets are going fast. I want to wish all the fighters on this tremendous card the best of luck. It's a massive undercard, as you just saw. Yes, sir. This is going to be an electrifying night of professional boxing. We'll see you all here Friday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. Midi Baraka, Chief of Staff for the Mayor, Ras Baraka, City of Newark. Dylan, can I grab that microphone, please? Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to invite the council up with me, Council President, because the mayor couldn't be here. I had to stand in for the mayor. My name is Midi Baraka Jr., Chief of Staff to the mayor, and we just want to present Shakur Stevenson with his proclamation from your hometown of the city of Newark. It's an honor and a privilege to be up here with you, my brother, and you're a role model for a lot of the youth in this city. So I just want to say thank you. It's a proclamation on behalf of the mayor and the entire city council.
Thank you, too.
That is Shakur Stevenson Day, September 21st, 2022. That's unbelievable.
Official day.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, guys, why don't you come right up front here for a picture? Right up front here with the picture. Shakur right in the middle. Shakur Stevenson Day. Now I'd like to welcome Dr. Courtney Johnson, principal of Quitnam Street Elementary. Come on up. Some very special young guests. Why don't you come right up front here?
Good morning. Joining me on the stage is Superintendent Roger Leone. It is an honor to share this experience with our students. As an alumnus of Quitman Street School, Shakur Stevenson, your commitment, your dedication, not only to Quitman Street School, but to the community at large is inspiring. And we look forward to joining you on Friday, right, with our students. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Jaquim Wallace and as well as Tamia Vargas, who will present our Quitman Street School shirt to no other than Shakur Stevenson. If you could join us at this time.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Principal, Superintendent, students. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Bob Arum to join us for our press conference. Thank you, everybody, tuning in for your patience. Shakur, I want to start with you. Obviously, a couple of unexpected things there this morning. You got a day named after you from the city of Newark. What does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. I appreciate the support from Newark. I'm turned up. I put in the work, and honestly, I'm just ready to fight, man.
Robson, I'm going to ask you as well. We have a translator for you. Obviously, Shakur is from Newark, but Newark has a huge Brazilian community. What has the reception been like for you this week?
Robson, Shakur é natural de Newark, mas Newark também tem uma grande comunidade brasileira. Como é que foi essa recepção e como é que te sentes?
Bom, chegar aqui para mim foi muito motivante, né, de ter essa recepção maravilhosa da torcida brasileira aqui presente. Ele está na casa dele, mas eu também estou muito bem representado por todos os brasileiros que moram aqui.
Well, it was very touching for me to feel this warmth from my community. Yes, I understand that Shakur is native, but I also feel right at home and I feel really well represented as well.
Bob, welcome to the stage. Two incredible fighters who I know you're incredibly passionate about take center stage Friday night. Talk about this fight for you and what it means to the company.
Look, as far as we're concerned at Top Rank, this is what it's all about. Shakur and Robson had their first professional fights with Top Rank. Now they're fighting for a world title on the big stage with millions of people watching on television and throughout the world. You saw previously all these young men who were fighting on the undercard fights. They will soon take their place on this kind of stage, fighting in main events. This is what boxing should be. This is why, at the age of 90, which I became in December, I'm still around doing it, because nothing can be as satisfying as taking young men and bringing them to prominence in their chosen profession. And in Shakur and Robson, we have two class acts, two wonderful, wonderful boxers who will put on a tremendous performance on Friday night. And I want to thank the Prudential Center. This is really incredible. I know they designed this weather for us. I mean, nothing could be nicer. And It's going to be a great night on Friday night. I want to advise everybody to come early so they can see all of this talent in the ring from the first fight until the main event. It's going to be a terrific, terrific night of boxing.
It's going to be an incredible main event. Champ, 2 belts on the line in your backyard. Do you feel a little bit of added pressure because we're fighting in your hometown?
Nah, I don't really care about that. I ain't too much focused on the pressure. I'm really focused on putting in the work coming Friday night. I'm just ready to fight at the end of the day. So all I could think about is fighting, performing, and that's everything that's on my mind right now.
Every time we sit down like this, it's always the case with you. Your big smile comes out, and you're just excited to get into the ring, and you're all business. How was camp in Houston before coming home?
I think this has been one of my best camps. Like, I feel like my last 2 fights been my best performances, but I think this camp been my best camp. So I think that this fight might even be better than my last 2 performances. So I think that we're going to go in there and we're going to beat them up.
I'm going to go at it. For Robson, how excited are you, and what does this opportunity mean to be fighting for 2 titles Friday night?
Robson, como é que tu te sentes? Quão motivado estás? E o que é que representa esta oportunidade de estás a lutar por 2 títulos esta próxima sexta-feira?
Bom, eu me sinto muito motivado, determinado para essa luta. Trabalhei bastante, me dediquei uma vida inteira e essa é uma grande oportunidade. Tipicamente ele estará lutando contra um campeão, porque o mundo viu, todos viu minha vitória diante do Oscar Valdez e hoje ele não vai estar defendendo 2 cinturões, e sim um, porque eu sou um campeão sem coroa.
Well, I'm very motivated. I trained all my life for this moment. The world was able to see that I was better than Oscar Valdez. I should have won, so he's not really defending 2 titles, because actually one should have been mine. I'm just a champion without the crown, and I'm ready for Friday night.
I want to bring that up because a lot of people do believe that, you edged him out in that fight. Obviously, the decision didn't go his way. But what can he take from the Valdez fight and then obviously the big win over Martinez? Those past 2 fights, what have they done for him to prepare him for Friday night?
As 2 lutas que tu tiveste, tanto com o Martinez, mas com o Valdez, que grandes lições é que tu podes ter tirado dessas 2 lutas e o que é que podes trazer dessas lutas para esta sexta-feira?
Bom, dois grandes atletas, né? Valdez tinha o meu respeito antes do doping, depois não mais. O Martinez, um atleta também com um grande potencial. Foi uma luta muito mais difícil do que contra o próprio Oscar Valdez. Uma semana antes eu estava de Covid e mesmo assim consegui ir lá e fazer aquele grande espetáculo diante do Martinez. E na sexta-feira estarei pronto para lutar contra o Stevenson.
Well, Martinez, I actually had respect for both. After what happened with Valdez, I kind of lost my respect for him. Martinez, I think it was great. Actually, a week before I had COVID, and I still went there, and I showed a great boxing. So from those 2 fights, I mean, I'm just very confident that I'm ready for this Friday, and it's going to be a great match.
Shakur, hearing those comments about, the Valdez fight, does he present any challenges that you think will be out of the norm? Any surprises you think coming your way Friday night?
I mean, he's a good fighter at the end of the day, but I think he lost to Valdez. I feel like if you left it in the judges' hands, you lost. So I fought Valdez. I beat the shit out of him. So at the end of the day, I don't got no excuses. He keep talking about he got COVID or something before his last fight. All I'm hearing is excuses at the end of the day. I'm ready to fight. Tell him don't have no excuses Friday night. I'm ready to beat him up.
You said he left it in the judges' hands with the Valdez fight. Do you plan on not leaving it in the judges' hands Friday night?
I don't leave no fights in the judges' hands. I take everything. I go in there and I take everything that I go get.
Robson, I'm going to come back over to you. He just said that he doesn't plan on leaving it in the judges' hands. What do you plan on doing Friday night?
Basicamente o que ele disse foi, ele também lutou contra o Valdez e ele ganhou, portanto acha que tu estás a vir mais com desculpas do que outra coisa. O que ele quer é que não tenhas desculpa esta sexta-feira, porque ele está pronto para ganhar. Portanto, o que é que tu tens a dizer sobre isso?
Bom, ele é um atleta jovem,
muita determinação, um pouco emocionado, fala um pouco demais, né? Mas quem tem suas bocas, fala o que quer. Ele tem até meu respeito, minha admiração, mas infelizmente para ele lá de cima do ringue só vai poder sair um campeão. E nunca subestime um homem com vontade e gana de vitória. E esse homem sou eu. Da jaula só vai poder sair um campeão. E esse campeão com certeza será eu. Nunca me subestime.
Shakur is someone that I really respect. He's a great athlete. Young, I can tell that he's young and he's probably overly excited and he speaks a little bit too much. And this coming Friday, there will only be one champ, and that champ is me.
Champ, you want to respond? He thinks you speak too much, and on Friday night he's going to have the belts.
He too old. If I'm young, he old.
Bob, how do you feel about that? He just told him that Robson's too old.
Age is just a number.
I think we're going to end it
and
right
that's why
there.
Bob promoting.
Listen, on behalf of everybody here at Top Rank Boxing, you do not want to miss Friday night. As Bob mentioned, the undercard is absolutely stacked. We begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+. And then we move over to the network at 10 o'clock Eastern for our co-feature and the main event right here. The challenger, Robson Conceicao, the champion from Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson. To everybody tuning in, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Again, we're live at the incredible Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for the weigh-ins. As always, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. Have a great afternoon.